How did it end the video? Oh, the video started again. I thought the video was continuing. I was like, why is it stopping? It says, one of the fathers, in great severity, called poesy vinum demenum, because it filleth the imagination, and yet it is but with the shadow of a lie, and it is not the lie that passeth through the mind. Oh, excuse me, I just had to lean back. Where am I at? But the lie that sinketh in and settleth in it, that doth the hurt, such as we spake of before. But howsoever these things are thus in men's deprived judgments and affections, yet truth, which only doth judge itself, teacheth that the inquiry of truth, which is the love-making or wooing of it, the knowledge of truth, which is the presence of it, and the belief of truth, which is the enjoyment of it, is the sovereign good of human nature, the first creature of God. In the works of the days was the light of the sense, the last was the light of reason, and his Sabbath work, ever since the illumination of his reason, and his Sabbath work, ever since the illumination of his reason, no, just kidding, is the illumination of his spirit. His first breathed light. First he breathed light upon the face of the matter, or chaos. Then he breathed light into the face of man, and still he breathed and inspired light into the face of his chosen, the poet, that beautified the sect that was otherwise inferior to the rest, saith yet excellently well. It is a pleasure to stand upon the shore, and to see the ships tossed upon the sea. A pleasure to stand in the window of a castle, and to come see the battle, and the adventures thereof below. But no pleasure is comparable to standing upon the vantage ground of truth, a hill not to be commanded, and where the air is always clear and serene, and to see the errors and wanderings, the mists and tempests in the vale below. So always this prospect be with pity, and not with swelling or pride. Certainly it is heaven upon earth to have a man's mind move in charity, rest in providence, and turn upon the poles of truth, to pass from theological and philosophical truth to the truth of civil business. It will be acknowledged even by those that practice it not, that clear and round dealing is the honor of man's nature, and that mixture of falsehood is like the alloy in a coin of gold and silver, which may make the metal work the better, but it encompasseth it. For these winding and crooked courses are better, or are the goings of the serpent. Yeah, no, not better. Which goeth basely upon the belly, and are not upon the feet. There is no vice that doth so cover the man with shame as to be found false and perfidious. And therefore Montaigne saith prettily, when he inquired the reason why the word of the lie should be such a disgrace and such an odious charge, saith he, if it be well weighed to say that a man lieth, is as much as to say that he is brave towards God and a coward towards men. For a lie faces God and shrinks from men. Surely the wickedness and falsehoods Surely the wickedness of falsehood and breach of faith cannot possibly be so highly expressed as in that it shall be the last peal to call the judgments of God upon the generations of men. It being foretold that when Christ cometh, he shall find faith, or he shall not find faith upon the earth. Apparently he said that in St. Luke XVII 8. Interesting. Yeah. That's the essay called Of Truth by Sir Francis Bacon, written in 15... He wrote this in 15... When did he write it? He wrote it in... I don't know, it's the 1500s. It's brilliant, though. God saved the world. Even Jesus died on the cross so that man would have no sin. Lest we forget, Jesus died so that we would not go to hell or be sinners. Amen or amen. It's Logan Howells. Check you later. I was gonna say, I like doing the 4 more, because more than this one, because like this one's like rock on, you know, and it's like 3, you know, it's like 3. It's kind of like Wolverines, but like at the same time, we have 4 fingers. Besides, 4 is like, you know how in Star Wars they have the Force? Well, I don't think anybody should force anybody to do anything, because that's taking away from their freedom. So instead, rather than take away their freedom, you foresee. Foresee. Or you have foresight. 4. If there's any power in the world, it's 4. It's a 4. And it lasts 4 times 2 for infinity. So do you, universe. Like, comment, subscribe. Or as they say, that's what they say, right?